We are having some fun with Benefit Cosmetics. I've got Annie Ford Danielson joining me as well. We have brought you their heavy hitters. The Goof Proof Eyebrow Pencil, we've done the Bad Gal Bang Mascara, and now we're gonna bring you the #1 prestige bronzer in the entire country. It's called Hoola. If you've never heard of it, it is the perfect golden sun-kissed warmth to your skin. This is done with no glitter, no sparkles, no orangey undertones, no red, no fake tan look. It is a soft powder that is buildable, and it is a matte finish. This is why it wins all the awards, and it is so well loved. It's so natural looking. And the best thing about today is, not only do we have all 4 shades that you see here, we also have a buy one, get a second for $2. These are the full size. It's insane, I know, Annie. I don't know what's happening today, but I have been using Hoola for as long as I can remember. I mean, truly,
Oh, yeah.
it just brings life and warmth to your skin. And honestly, sometimes I just do it all over, but if you even just do like the top of your forehead, a little bit on the cheekbones,
Oh,
like
it looks
you
so
just
good
look,
on you.
you look alive, right? And
Yes.
this one is the caramel. That's the one I use usually. It is our most limited. But we have light, original, caramel, and then we have the deepest one is called toasted. But I have 200 in the caramel. You're giving us 2 of these today. This is wild.
Okay, so this is over a year's supply of Hoola. One is going to be going in your makeup bag. The other one is definitely going to be everyday use. This is the theme of this hour show. It's what will you freak out if you forget it on your vacation? It's brows, it's lashes, it is Hoola. I want to go through the animation, but I want you to just think about this for a minute. #1 bronzer in the entire United States, and it's over 15 years old.
Yeah.
Why has it been #1? That's literally almost impossible. It's because the formula and the shade works on literally every single person to make your bone structure pop, to make your skin look perfected. I don't want you to think about this as a bronzer. I want you to think about this as a skin perfector. Why? Because I actually finish my makeup. I use this as my quote unquote finishing powder, if you will. I use it to take away shine. And as you watch Tressia take that original shade, she applies it kind of like how I do. She goes underneath the cheekbone. She's gonna do it right on the sides of her nose, probably a little bit on her forehead.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I like to do is I go right underneath the jawline as well, just giving a little bit of that contour, right? So this is how Tressia is choosing to use it. What I do is I do that, and then I also throw it on all over to really warm the skin and get rid of any shine.
Same.
So look at Tressia's before and after. Her cheeks, I mean, it literally looks like Tressia's gone to the doctor. I love you so much, Tressia. Between your brows, your lashes, and you're now banging bone structure.
so
I am like,
good.
what is going on here? She looks so, you know what? She looks natural.
Yep.
It doesn't look orange. It doesn't look glittery. It doesn't look shimmery. I want you to think about this. When you look at, those glamorous magazines, or you walk into the S store and you see these gorgeous bronzers and they're just glittery and shimmery and it looks like you just want to dive into it. Imagine that on your actual face. What is that going to do? It's going to make you look like a disco ball. It's going to make your pores look bigger. Everything just is going to go south. Hoola is the #1 bronzer in the US, and today only, you're getting a year's supply for, what is it? It's normally what, $36?
for one, and it's today
That's insane.
$38 for 2. And again, free shipping. So the shipping on this would have been even more than that extra $2.
Right?
So once again, it's a BOGO in my head. This is how I'm shopping. And we do have shades. So, the shades are not like if you were purchasing a foundation where you kind of need to be spot on. This is different. It's more so how much warmth do you want to add to your skin. So we'll show that in just a minute, but this is a perfect example of this before and after. It's like life to your skin. It's like you almost a flush, but because it's matte and there's no glitter to this, you don't look like, oh, she put on some glow stuff on her cheeks and it looks kind of funny in pictures. And no, it's like a natural warmth to your skin.
Well, and that's what I love so much is that every single one of our models live in studio is wearing the original shade.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go through the shade chart if we can and really help everyone at home pick their shade. If you wear SPF 100 and burn in 3 seconds and have lots of freckles, go for that light shade. We're talking fairest of the fair, right? I wear the medium. Are the original. All of our models in studio are wearing the original. But you were saying that you wear the caramel. Is that right?
Because it's basically summertime here in Florida, I have switched to the caramel.
Yeah,
Typically, I will do
I
the
love that.
original, but I'm gonna open these up for you guys and show you too. So you can see there's light all the way to the left of your screen, original, then the caramel that I've been using, and then the toasted. But typically, I do use original. And it's so funny because I have friends who are fairer than me and they use original as well. It just works somehow. There's all your shades. Look at that. And by the way, just a reminder, 2 of these. You are receiving 2. So I know you're used to seeing these in the store and they're $36. And again, we buy it and they last. They last and last. You're getting 2 today. And the brush, by the way, I did want to mention this because it works perfectly with Hoola. It fits right inside of the actual container. It's got this metal case. You open it up and then this expands and there's your brush. And you can even put the cap on the other end and now you've extended the handle. But just so that you can see, it works perfectly with your Hoola. So that is something that you might want to grab while we have it available. It's only $12 and with FlexPay, it's $6. So you could get 2 of your favorite Hoolas and get the brush and use FlexPay on that and you're out the door under $20. I mean, this is such a great time to pick it up if you've never tried it. And then one of my favorite tricks too, take it and put it underneath your chin. And here's why. It's going to give you a little more definition. So if you struggle with like hanging, if you feel like you've got a little bit of a double chin, that's a really easy trick. And you don't need like stencils or to follow tutorials or do anything like that. I've already put this on my cheeks. I love to do it right here on the top of the forehead. It just gives your face dimension. Instead of a flat look, if you're just doing, let's say, foundation and a little bit of blush, everything's flat. If you want that extra dimension, it brightens up this area, that kind of like triangle zone, and it's gonna look gorgeous. So I hope you grab it while you can. We've got Annie back on Skype right now. I was just talking about too, Annie, how this bronzer is different than everything out there because it's not orangey or red or glittery.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I mean, and that's the thing. It is literally the perfect formula. It is the perfect shade. It has been for almost 20 years. And this, I mean, Hoola is in every single makeup artist bag. It's in all of our host bag. If you've never tried Hoola, today is the day to be jumping in. I mean, the pricing is bananas, but this is like you will use this every single day. These are desert island products that we're bringing to the show today. This isn't like, oh, I'll use it every now and then. It's a setting, warming, skin perfecting powder. I actually use Hoola even when I don't have any makeup on whatsoever. I'll throw on my moisturizer, I'll throw on my sunscreen, and I'll throw on a little Hoola just to kind of set my skin for the day so it doesn't get overly, hydrated or I don't look super oily, but it is just that perfect finishing touch to every single look. I mean,
and it's so good for every skin type too. Sometimes a powder, it can kind of dry out your skin or enhance your wrinkles.
Oh yeah.
This formula, it's almost like a creamy powder, if that makes sense. You put it on your skin and
so
it like
finely milled.
Yeah, it's very finely milled. And you put it on and it's like your skin just kind of soaks it in and it stays put for you, but it doesn't look dry. It doesn't look like you have a cast on your skin. It's just, you have to try it. You got to try it.
Well, look at the pores, right?
Yes.
Look at Trustia's pores that I see on the nose and right on the cheeks, in the center of the cheek area, and even in between the brows. And one application of Hoola, and her skin has melted all that away, right? It is just smoother. It is cleaner. It looks younger. It looks more perfected. That is what Hoola is going to do. And all you do is choose your shade. It is going to be the easiest slam dunk for you. And once you try it, you will literally just start putting it everywhere. It is like, I put it down my neck. I put it on my décolleté. Yep. I contour with it. I finish my powder with it. Hoola never goes out of style. It has been it for over 20 years. It has been Hoola. And this price A normal Hoola is $36. You're getting two.
Two.
You get two full size today, not one. You're not just picking your shade. You're picking your shade for a year because you're getting two full size. If you use what you're getting today every single day, honestly, I think in a year, you're not even going to be done with it.
Yeah. And they're so easy to travel with. It's not liquid. It's a nice, smaller, more compact, even though you get a lot of product, it's thick, right?
Totally.
But it's more compact in size, and you can just throw this into your bag so easily, and you're getting two of them, so you could have a travel one and one that you keep at home. Here's the shade chart one more time. Again, it's not like foundation. It's more like how much warmth do you want to add
Yes.
to your skin. And we still have free exchanges,
That's exactly right.
Yes.
So I would say, again, if you're super fair, burn really easily, you know, you're like that SPF 100 girly, go for the light. Every one of our models in studio right now, myself included, is the original. You are wearing the caramel because, like you were saying, it's basically summer in Tampa. And then we've got our, I mean, the shades are absolutely gorgeous. No matter what your skin tone is, we will be able to hit you and be able to cover you where you are and accentuate those gorgeous, gorgeous cheekbones. That looks so good on you.
So great. I wish I had done this before I was on the air 2 hours ago. I feel like I look like I have some life to my skin right now, and it's just that little extra bit of warmth. You cannot mess it up. I think you will love